No, because it was going to be a set of boxes. Yeah. Oh, you only get off bits. I will apologise. Right, it's good evening again, councillors. I do apologise to the members of the public. The fire alarm went off. It's the first time I've been in a committee meeting for 31 years that it's ever happened. And it does happen to be on one of the wettest nights that you could imagine. But we're all safe. It was a false alarm to do with the water leak. But we're okay, we're back here, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. So we will carry on, and I will repeat what item we were on, which is 38/23/0266, which was the conversion of first floor 1 flat into 5 flats, which is a 38 to 40 Bridge Street. And on the screen, that's the actual building. And what they want to do, the flat at the top, they want to turn into 5 flats. They want to put a dormer and 6 skylights at the front of the building. Now, Paula, did you have any comments to make on this one? I think you did, didn't you?
So, in my personal opinion, where it used to be 1 flat with 3 bedrooms, if I'm right, turning that into 5 flats completely with also their own kitchens. I know what they're saying is that they've gone to the minimum size that you need for a flat. Just quality of life just doesn't seem the best in that size of flat. So, in my personal opinion, maybe 3 flats might be more sufficient.
I must agree with Connor. I think they're going to be more like bedsits, studio flats than actually flats as we know them. I'm not happy with the skylights at the front either, because if you look at Bridge Street, I think it's totally out of keeping. The door at the back doesn't concern me quite so much because that overlooks the car park and the lane that's behind there. But if you look at the floor, that's the floor plan. There's 5 flats there somewhere.
There's the loft floor plan, first floor plan, the ground floor plan.
Yeah, the ground floor is staying as a hairdressers, isn't it?
There is a small element that would be
That's the basic residence.
A kitchen, refuse area, toilet, and cycle storage at the ground floor, the rear behind the business premises.
Is the kitchen the area for the hairdressers? So I suspect it is.
Yeah, there's an entrance street.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not happy with this. I think it's overkill, to be honest. Judy.
Yeah, to give you that point, I think, and Connor's point with them seem to be getting well. Each floor is one single bedroom.
Yeah.
Apartments, very small apartments, and there's really a need for larger apartments, 2-bedroom apartments. In terms of property and property movement, I think 2 bedrooms is probably appropriate. And we've got to consider the skylights, the size of the rooms that can be up in that roof, the attic space. It's going to be very small. It's not going to be big.
Yeah, totally agree. Remember when this used to be a picture gallery and photography shop. Yes, that's what they want to do. And I think it's overdevelopment of property, personally. I don't know if anyone else has got a comment to make. Colin, you want to come back?
I agree something needs to be done about, because a lot of these properties that are on top of shops, they just get left to ruin. They're never really maintained, they've probably got, say, 1 flat. They kind of like I say, just get left the room. So it's quite nice that somebody actually wants to do something quite nice with it, but I think there has to be a kind of reevaluation of what actually they want to achieve.
Right, so comments. I think it's personally, I think urban development. I don't agree with the roof lights or the street scene. Not got a problem with the dormer window. I don't know if anything wants to add anything. I think the actual flats, and that's in commas, they look like they're more like bedsits, and they are saying that it is the minimum size that they can get away with, and they've admitted that themselves. But if you look at it, look, they look like one room with a sort of kitchenette, and can't even see where the bathroom and toilet is. Oh, I see. It's just what that one there is there. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Or a shower actually, even then one toilet. And there's the same there and there. As I said, that's my comments. And if anyone wants to add anything to that.
There are two showers.
As the says, I think actually it's good that they're developing a bus.
So can you
Studio flats.
bedsit?
I think it's good that they're developing a bus shop, because it is good to utilise those buildings, and we do need more accommodation.
Yeah.
But I think we are just trying to go for the minimum size they will be in. And I don't really think that would suit the area. We need larger properties.
So one of the comments is that we agree that accommodation above shops needs to be done, and in a lot more shops as well if you look above them. But we do not feel that this is the right type of studio flat stroke bedsitter. There's too many.
Is that a proposal to object, or are we just submitting comments as opposed to mixed
Well, I personally object. I object to this plan. I don't object to it, being developed. But I object to this, the number. Did you want to say something, Paul?
Yeah, I agree, Chair, but if they've reached the minimum, how many objectives they hit the targets they need to hit? That's just a question. I think we can say our concerns definitely, but I'm not sure if we can absolutely object if they, hit the bare minimum sizes that they need to.
Yeah, but I actually object to these kind of see, but that's me. That's my objection. I mean, I'm more than happy, for you, but I mean, I need a home there for our comments and suggestions, because that's what we've done. So, yeah, for the suggestions.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone against that? Oh, I'm going to propose there for our comments and objections. I need a seconder. Oh, yeah, Judy. So that is all those in favour of those comments. But I'm actually objecting to it because of the reflex. So then we finish that one. If you're all happy with that. Right, we'll move to the next one, which is change of use from offices to 3 dwellings and alterations and erection of 2-storey extension of dormers in the rear in 22 Billet Street. We can have the location proposal. And if they've got a photo of the building as well, please. I know which one. Wessex House used to be my dentist. Right, I know which one it is. Yeah, I can place it properly now. Right. Have you got a plan of the proposed, please, Marcus? It's funny because these all used to be houses anyway. Just going back, isn't it? Thanks. So the. Oh, it's got colours, isn't it? It's quite,
That's in the library.
it's a funny mishmash at the back of those houses anyway.
I looked at
That's
this.
this houses, it's, yeah. There we are. Right, anyone any comments to make on that? I'm not happy with it really, because it's sort of all in the rear. And as you can see, it's quite a mishmash.
Proposed floor plans, Marcus, just to see what it looks going to look like in terms of space. It's all going to be quite tight in the back. There's not a lot of space there.
What's it better size? Better size of plants.
There's the,
And the parking area?
it's good. If you're down to ground floor, Marcus, can we see?
2 flats.
That's it.
There is no parking.
It's flat, so
It says that many tenants will walk or.
Can you, sorry, can you?
There's no such thing. It says that it's never an issue in the area because many tenants walk or use public transport.
But
Whether that's the view you share.
but there is parking still going to be there.
I'm not sure whether the M&S car park will be used by the tenants.
No.
Because it looked like there was a couple of cars parked right behind it in one of the photos.
That's the M&S car park.
That's the
Ah,
same.
right.
There's no parking like that.
it's by, it's Sainsbury's, but it's free.
Oh, it's same.
There's M&S.
Is that it?
Sorry.
So there's no.
Right, so it's used for offices at the moment. So there's no parking for them and they come.
It's in the centre of town, so.
Yes, in the town centre, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Bicycle
Yeah. Did you
No.
say?
Saying they don't look like they can shoehorned in the same fashion as the previous.
Yeah.
It looks like just staring at me on the side of the ring sizes, they don't look unreasonably small
No,
or so.
I think those flats looked a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, are we happy with that? Can I have a proposal in a second, please? Paul and Martin. And right, all those in favour? Yep, that's all of us, thank you very much. Right. We're on to 3H/23 0340 CMA. Determine a prior approval is required for change of use and conversion from commercial business and service use, Class E, into 10 dwellings at Darnwell House, Bindon Road.
So.
Yeah, it's not very close.
It's right past it.
I was doing building it, all the way
Hmm?
into the life.
Yeah.
I think that in commercial property, then housing, you want to wait on the buildings. Too many.
You need a car there.
It's right past it. Yeah.
it's not an area, it's a village. So apartments.
So the plan's been, that's the same as.
The difference is.
Basically, it was just we looked at it in the previous.
Houses.
Right,
Part of Bindon Road, is there?
So you've got Morrison's further down the road.
Yeah, which is very industrial.
Hot Pod Yoga literally used to just be.
That's. Yeah, the nice buildings there. Yeah, the office building.
Witness Park,
it's quite a big building.
They're very good. Yeah, I'm all for that.
Can you put a floor plan? Please, of the inside what they propose. Be interesting as it's let's have a look, it's about 10 dwellings, so I'd just like to see
Yeah, that's not.
what,
Space, yeah.
this is like,
Three bed flat.
be big.
They're very nice.
yeah, there's a 3-bedroom flat there, so they're not
Yeah,
extremely small.
those are decent sized apartments.
It looks like there's 2 3-bedroom flats.
Yeah. And there's ample park.
Yeah,
There is parking there, is there?
Loads of parking.
loads of parking,
No parking.
loads, lots and lots and lots.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots and lots and lots, yeah. Ed? Oh, no, sorry, Simon, can you have this thing? My eyesight's terrible, and I spot the first one comes to.
Is it clear that it's obviously there's a lot of parking down the site at present, is it clear that it's staying part of the site, or is that going to be subdivided? Do we know?
We can't do supposition, we have to look at what is proposed in front of us, and there's nothing on the actual car park itself, so it's just the building. So we have to go and make our comments on what they want to do to the building. Whatever may come through in the future, that's not for us to comment on.
I'll rephrase. If they're building 3-bedroom flats, they will be family homes, they need to have adequate parking to support that.
They must have had it.
Will be the comment I would make. And I just want to be able to confirm that.
Yeah, but as I said, the only thing that's come forward is the actual building. I don't know if you've driven past it, but there's when it was in use for offices, there was always quite a lot of cars parked there. So there is a room for that. But whatever happens in the future, we can't really make comments on.
Allocated as opposed to street parking.
I think people need that comment, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can make a comment just to say, hopefully that the car parking will remain adequate. Or,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
yeah, we can make that comment.
Yeah.
Just hopefully it will remain adequate. Mark?
Yes, looking at the plan, there's no application to do anything other than convert the existing office space.
Yeah.
They're not proposing to build on the car park. If they were, then it might be a different story. So one reasonably assuming that the parking's still going.
Yep, and as I said, I think Simon's comments, that hopefully that they will, adequate parking will remain for these 10 dwellings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray?
Yeah, sorry, Chair. We're supposed to be deciding if we agree the approval to have it changed to commercial. Rather than what they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what it says, to determine if prior approval is required. And I think yes,
It's inevitable.
I think yes.
Yeah.
So are you happy with that?
Yes.
And the comments we've made?
Yes.
So proposal. Right, and a seconder, they're over there, one of those three. All those in favour, please. That's what we must, thank you. Right. Now, the next one is 38/23/0341, construction first floor extension of a garage to the side of 22 Dean Drive.
No objections. So they would have built. It's country, isn't it? And the licensing.
Oh, your connection's interrupted. Oh,
I said, but if you want to carry on.
you're not connected, are you? Says so up there.
And you kind of cost of it,
But, does anyone know? Oh, you're back, okay. I think it would just be a case of just, if they got a picture of the building and just the proposed plans, please.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just on the top of that garage there,
It's a standard underground extension.
yeah.
Similar to that.
Standard extra bathroom and maybe a bedroom and maybe a bathroom. No, I think that's fine. Paul,
Can you just go back to the photos again? Yes. I just wanted to check that keep going back. Is there a window on the opposite property? It's going to be there, so is that garage there, the white door, going to have another level, and then the neighbours in that window, will that not make that really dark? Do you see the window just on the right there?
I suspect it's a bathroom
Yeah.
or a stair.
I mean, there's a minimum requirements, a meter,
Okay.
and that's gonna have a garage width.
So I think they have rejected.
Stay with this, okay, Colin.
Whatever is on top of that garage looks very, well, probably wants to be checked in, getting it, disposing it correctly. I wouldn't say that looks good cement, if anything, so that'd be one of my only comments is whatever's on top of that garage, that it gets disposed correctly.
Materials,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and Mark, you wanted to?
No, I couldn't see any basic objection, but I do agree with Colin's comments that from an external view, it should be sympathetic. And I haven't got a problem with the principle.
Okay, anyone else want to make any comments? So, the comments is materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, materials, and, if there is a problem with overlooking, I think that the planning committee will
Yes.
ensure that it's either,
the right side.
opaque and, yeah.
Like the garage width.
I would have thought the neighbours would have put in an objection if they weren't out of property.
But you don't, yeah, you don't always see that when it comes to us, you might only see that when it goes to the full company.
Thank you.
So we don't always get
Okay.
comments. Judy?
Yeah, just one point would be the wall at the gable side. Damage to the neighbouring household, just making sure there's not a window in that one. Because that could cause a problem, because you've got, obviously, the neighbouring property does have a window. And it's got two windows facing each other.
Yeah, that is,
Unless there's a big window.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, but it was opaque. Mind you, our neighbour's landing window and our landing window is closer than what that would be. And we can see into each other's house, but we don't really, we're friends.
No windows.
So
No windows. Oh, no, they're at the front, aren't they?
yeah,
The front and back.
that's fine.
Just a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so are you happy with that, with the comments? That's Colin made, right, first, which is Simon. Seconder, Colin. All those in favour? Go to your hands again, see, that's what it is tonight, isn't it? Right, moving swiftly on, we're on to 38/23/0324. Change of use of land to form a parking area on land off Frobisher Way. Can we just see how big this parking area is? Is it for lots of cars or 1, 2?
Like really old.
12 cars. Right,
Correct.
so,
It's industrial estate.
Maybe not.
yeah. It's not very clear that it's to do with a business, is it really?
What's all business? I think it's also many premises.
I mean, personally, I think the more cars they can have parked off the road, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That road's terrible, when
It is.
it is awful.
it's awful.
Yeah,
It's fake company.
I think we're all in agreement that creating more off-road parking is the way to go. And I'd like to propose that we agree. You're not even listening to me, are you? I'd like to propose that we agree, because the more cars we get off-road parking, the safer the roads are. Right, so, Simon,
No, just because it's at its location, it's not in any way linked to the other building road ones. They are just, they're not that close together. I'm just trying to picture if they're related.
yeah, because on here it says off Frobisher Way, but it's at Frobisher Way. On the actual thing there, see, there you are, there's Frobisher Way,
Yeah.
and that red area is where the parking will be. And as I said, I'm more than happy with having less on street parking. So I propose that we actually agree.
No effect.
There we are then. As you see, it's quite loud over there. It's just, yeah, it's just a scrubby bit of ground, isn't it? Yeah, I'm more than happy to propose that. I don't have a second there. That's right. All in favour? Quick, hands up. You're gonna have to make votes, aren't you? Right, this one again is, we're on to 38/23/0329, erection of a part 2-storey and part single-storey extension to the rear of 19B Mount Street. Yeah, Colin?
Reading the heritage report, they said that there'd be no issues with the impact on the property. And also all of the stuff that they've actually pushed forward is actually, it's going to be great for the property. So, looking at, a heritage report and then seeing that they're happy with the works, it sounds pretty good.
It does, because it's not very often heritage to praise things, is it? So, yeah, did anyone else wish to make a comment on this? Right, so we'll. Let's vote. Okay, are you happy? Yes.
That was a test.
They tested it.
Right.
Who else is leaving next?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
Come on, quick, I'll tell you what, let's move on in case it goes up again. Right, right, we've done that one. Right, we're now on 38/23, stroke 0323, changing use from residential dwelling to 3 January, I don't know what I say that, with refurbishment at 61 Cheddar Road. Retention of park works all undertaken. And what is 3 January or whatever it is?
That's what
January.
I wondered that. I have no idea.
I have no idea. Hang on, Eva, it's SUI. I would like to know what that is. There's going to be people out there say, oh, you should know what that is.
That's you.
A quick Google says that sui generis is Latin for of its own kind. It's a term used to categorise buildings that do not fall within any particular use class for the purpose of planning commission.
It's still
It's a term used to make councillors Google something.
Yeah.
I still don't understand it completely, but I'm sure others do. And it's part work's already undertaken.
Apparently, some examples of sui generis use class in planning are theatres, houses in multiple HMOs, hostels providing no significant element of care, scrapyards, nightclubs, laundrettes. So it's even quite broad.
It's a heck of a broad palette, that one, isn't it? I just think to myself, as you know, so it could turn into anything, is that right?
Yeah.
So it could be anything. It could be a FIMO, it could be Karen,
Yeah.
Nightclub.
anything.
Theatre, Cheltenham Theatre.
I don't think a nightclub would be very welcome in Cheltenham. Yeah, to be honest, is it the principal we're looking at?
Yes.
Because it doesn't actually say the principal, but from what Marcus. HMO, oh, another one. But Cheltenham Rose is, sorry? Yeah, it's,
That's good. Opposite, but where the train station, behind the train station.
Oh.
Got a big dentist on the corner.
it's,
Yeah.
up there, yeah. Yeah, it's quite there. And it's the same side of the road as all the other homos, because they're three-storey buildings. It's some of the ones that are on there. Yeah, properties coming onto the market, yeah.
HMO.
For young professionals. So if you've got a job, you can live there. That's about average for those buildings when they do them. I can't see any reason not to.
Just want to check the size again to make sure they're not shoehorning five in where.
Yeah, but most of the HIMO ones, some of them they have shared facilities.
But you know, it's the same principle.
Yeah. They're more like bed sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to be the trend.
But it looks like they could have a little bit more room than others, by the look at that. Can you see if it's shared facilities?
It looks like it is, yeah, there's a kitchen, diner, living space, there's 7 bedrooms.
Bathrooms, you don't want to. I think find bathrooms are shared.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So,
Yeah.
It's 2 bathrooms of shared.
I don't know, but yeah,
Two or three channels.
I know.
it should be en suite.
They should be.
There's no.
My friend who he has about 12 HMOs across the country, and in every room he has an ensuite.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, minimum should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the comment really, oh, Paul, until I make mine.
I was just going to say, I think what we're seeing tonight, a lot of the applications is where we are at, where people, you know, cannot afford high rents. There are a lot of people coming in to work at Hinkley Point, you know. I don't particularly like shoehorning people in, but I think what we have to accept is there's a need for that and people can't afford, like, you know, if you get to rent a house now, even if it's just 2 bed, there's a lot of money for a lot of people. And Taunton is changing, I think, Chair. Sorry, it's just the observation, I don't want to hold you.
No, I totally agree with you, but I will say it would have been I'd much prefer for there to be an ensuite, because the one thing that it's best to be private to you is your shower toilet. Yeah, Julie.
Yeah, I think the honestly sharing bathrooms between apartments. Just think back 3 years ago, and if you're not pandemic, do you want to be sharing the bathroom or something? Because I really think And I was trying to look at for someone to live in accommodation like that, and to share a bathroom with somebody who is not in their family, that to me is a problem.
Yeah, not nice.
So I think at minimum, we should be looking for one sort of that.
Yeah, and I will say this, one of our granddaughters became homeless with a 3-month-old child down in Plymouth, and she was in shared accommodation with a 3-month-old. And she didn't even have cooking facilities. She wasn't allowed a microwave and had to have a shared bathroom.
Yes.
Luckily, they got her out within about 6 weeks, but it was a nightmare. So you know, I really think that I agree with you, Paul. It is so expensive nowadays, but I think that these people need to think about the people that are going to be using it. And as you said, during the pandemic, sharing a bathroom is bad enough sharing a kitchen, but sharing a bathroom with someone, what do you have to do? Bleach it all out before you can actually go in there? Yeah, and
They obviously recommend.
oh yes,
I can't see how we can insist,
no, we can't. Oh, that.
but we could put a recommendation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The recommendation, yeah. No, because we're not making a decision. We're just making recommendations and observations, and Ray wants to come in.
Yeah, Chair, before we go ahead, can we have the flashback? I don't think it is shared, I think they're individuals.
I don't think they're just outside with off the corridor rather than through.
Yeah.
I'd be encouraged if they don't mind me now.
Yeah, it's still going down the corridor, yeah.
Now,
Is there
some?
now it's sitting on the left-hand side, left-hand side of the bedroom's not but one. There was one shower room, but there for 2 bedrooms, bedroom one and bedroom two.
I can see it from there.
There's only one shower.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I heard it.
Yes.
It's a separate toilet and a separate shower. You know, for two bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, I do.
Yeah, so I think our actual comment is that they should all be en suite with sharing toilet. So that's our comment. And Marcus.
See that the environmental health team at Somerset Council advised that they get in touch. They obviously have a wealth of expertise in the private sector housing team about the kind of standards they expect from houses of multiple occupation if this is one that requires licensing under their scheme. So it might be worth them, as they've been advised, to get in touch with them, and they'll be able to offer that specialist advice as to what standards they would be looking to expect with HMO.
Yep, but hopefully let's see our comments and recommendations as well on.
Yeah, the analogy is hotels. A few years ago, you had public bathrooms which had shared now, it's en suite, it's called. They might be small, but it should be private. And I think the same applies here. It's not that difficult today to put a shower in there, an open shower, and a second toilet, which is part of that suite.
Many years ago, I went to a planning thing up in York, and we stayed in student accommodation. And the room was quite a good size, and in the corner was a sink, shower, and toilet.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to wash your feet, and it was like a wet room, you had to sit on the toilet to lift your foot up. But it was fine. It was private.
I agree.
Yeah, and even something like that is better than nothing. Right. Okay. So if we could just make those comments. Proposer, Simon, 2 seconders. All those in favour? Okay, thank you.
Is that in favour or just comments? Sorry, Chair.
Sorry,
Is that a vote in favour of the support of that application? Or
no, it was the comments we're making, trying to recommend that they should all have en suite. Yeah, right, let's move on. Right, we're on 3/23/0334, change of use of rear of ground floor into one dwelling at 24 Bennett Street.
Same road. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same side of the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same matter.
I can't see. Yeah, it's part of the rear. to Mr. Ruddy, so I can't see any problem with that, it's in the rear. It's not going to affect the street scene, Colin.
The only thing I wanted to say, I think there is like flats downstairs there anyway. But just wanted to make sure that, you know, all the correct fire regs and obviously drainage being correctly extended to take a load.
Okay, did you make a note of that? Why, Mr. Torrance? Did you hear what, you've been there, have you? Yeah, that's fine. I personally can't think of any other comment that I'm going to make, and right, okay, proposal was Colin. Seconder? Right, all those in favour? Sure, thank you very much. Right, next one is 38/23/0313, demolition of garage and erection of single-story extensions to the side and rear of 43 Stoke Road. I'd like to see this one to make sure that with the garage going, that there's still adequate parking. I know Stoke Road's quite wide, so off-road parking is always preferable. Paul?
Well, this is, can I make a comment about the room? If towards the town council are paying for this room tonight, I really think that we can expect the Wi-Fi to work. Just generally, and not for Marcus to have to use his data on his phone, and I've never been able to get on. So we are paying for this. I know, again, Chair, it's not about the vehicle, but it's, you know, Wi-Fi is the basic need, and it doesn't seem to be working.
No, I've got the same.
I totally agree with you, and it's been a problem, hasn't it, Tracy, since we changed the town council, hasn't it? Yeah, I don't get problems before, but it seems to be worse.
It's a bit of a black spot, unless you sat in the corner.
Oh, Marcus better sit in the corner then, doesn't he? Marcus better sit in the corner.
Marcus,
Yes.
the data cable coming into that computer there, can you go into your laptop with that, so you're picking out hardware, so it works?
I put it up to my personal account, but it's now put up on my account.
Yes, right.
Sorry.
23/7/313.
Definitely not, but I'm thinking of like
313.
it's a struggle.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Into the session, should be put in like
There's often that's because it's subconscious. Okay. Right. So,
this is a really nice addition. I really like this. There was some science there.
right, so is it that garage with the white door that's going to be demolished? If you go sort of scroll up a little bit, up. One more. That one. Does that garage belong to that house and next door? Oh, please.
There's the double gate.
Right, so there'll be space for two cars. Yeah. Good, that's what I wanted to see. Right, so they're not losing any parking because they won't be using the garage, it's just supposed to be outside. Oh dear, right, Mark, Colin, did you want to make a comment?
I think symmetrically for this house, I think them building out on the right and actually filling that gap in, kind of going with the garage will actually, I think, enhance this property massively. And it look so much better, and also add for my slightly bigger bedrooms, you know, like I said, enhancing people's housing again. So
Yeah, it's a single story, yeah, I think that's fine. Right, so I propose that we agree. Second, oh, there we are, Simon. Those in favour? Awesome. Right, so we'll move swiftly on to the next one. Excuse me, which is 38/23/0310, replacement of plants with associated works on store rooftop at Sainsbury's in Bennett Street. So it sounds like it's just a bit of sensible housekeeping updating them.
Yeah.
Colin.
Reading the plans, so they're upgrading all the AC units, and from past experience working actually for quite a big firm in Somerset, there 70% of the electric that gets used in the supermarkets is down to the fridge unit. So upgrading their AC units, it says that it will help for them to achieve green, the green aims by 2030. So I think in my eyes, that's what we want to achieve. I think doing these upgrades will help, with our green touch and
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer, isn't it? We shouldn't be going against this sort of thing. So you're proposing, right? And Judy, Martin, and lots of seconders. And right, all those in favour, please show. And good old Sainsbury's are thinking about green issues.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're getting technicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the next one's 38/23/0333, erection of a two-story extension to the front and rear of 3 Hillary Road. I'd like to see this one, please. Just the picture and the floor plan. Oh, yeah.
He's crying out.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I know, good. Good. We won't be long. Yeah. So I'm more than happy with this because I think it's very similar to the one we did just now. Yeah. It's very similar. And it's just a case of making it bigger for families to stay there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is that wheelchair access plastic?
Yeah, that's even better wheelchair access.
I did wonder what that illustration actually meant.
Yeah.
It's like a slide there.
Just, well, kids might use it just for that, you never know. But yeah, I propose I'm more than happy with this, especially wheelchair access. We've got seconder. All those in favour? Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much. Right, that's those done. We're on the licensing matters now. It's street trading and application for street trading consent. Brownswood Christmas market on the 5th of December. And I'm going to propose we accept this because I go to it every year. And it's so community based and community minded, and it's such a lovely atmosphere. And I'd hate for them not to be able to do it this year. Yeah, sort of by the shops and yeah. Did anyone another comment to make on that?
Yeah, the wheelchair is a well-established event,
Yeah.
residents support it. So my only question, I don't know, does this have to go to Somerset Council as well, or did we do this ourselves? And
No, we've got no authority, but I can't. What we say goes to them, and I do know there are some licensees that don't totally agree with us, and keep it going. It is so community minded around now, and it would be awful for them not to be able to do it because they're already planning and getting ready for it now. But it's really good. They get community support officers. You get the ones from the community centre there, and you get people that, you know, come out once a year. Yeah, it's brilliant. And it raises funds for good causes as well. So I propose, we agree with it. And I got seconders, just Julie, you like Tracy. Oh, it's been paper, please, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the next licensing one is an application for a pavement license at Cafe Nero, 4 Street, Taunton.
That's already exists.
Is it?
Yeah, that's, it's
Yeah.
never used and it's.
Yeah.
It's not, it's King's.
Yeah.
I'm in favour of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because it is, as I said, it's not bothering anyone.
It's been there for a number of years.
Yeah. It's just a renewal, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, she's happy with that.
so we've got no problems with that, absolutely. Right, proposer,
No, sorry, just question, there was
yeah,
change in the column on the picture says change in payment.
sorry, can you put your point?
Sorry, it says on the right hand side of the picture that there's a change in payment finish, I just wonder what that meant really. Is it?
That would be, you said that would be the.
No, I didn't say they don't own the payment, I just
No.
wondered what that meant. It's not, just curious.
Yeah. No, I don't think they can change the payments.
The same number of pages.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, I propose that we
Absolutely.
agree with the approval, so Secretary Judy, in favour? Hurry up. Okay, and the last bit is a bit of housework which we have to agree at each meeting. And that is as per the first of 10.1.8. As against the terms of reference and a scheme of delegation, the clerk has delegated authority to submit comments and feedback on behalf of the town council to notifications of planning applications in the area when required, and in the occasion where there is an inability of the planning committee to meet within the required deadlines, which is 21 days from the notification. Members to approve the submission of the comments on planning application notified and submitted previously to the Somerset Council. Are you agreed with that?
Yes.
Okay, we agreed it last time, and as I said, we need to ensure that we're still agreeing to it. Do you know what? Thank you very much for that, and I'm sorry you got wet. And I just say